Okay, why am I doing this on my laptop instead of my phone, Giselle? Come on. I mean, wow, wow, wow. Jambled. Anyways, I'm back at it again with my birthday lives. Yes, yes, it's my birthday. I'm doing this because I'm sad. Whatever. Anyways, I wanted to do this for a couple days now, but whatever. Here I am. Now, again, the phone situation. My phone just wouldn't screenshot anything. So here I am. Probably because of my storage. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts. First of all, Jeremiah, okay, I get why he was so sad. Okay, and yeah, I mean, like, yes, mental health, and like we feel bad about for him anyway, sort of. Not that much, not as much. The whole fucking episode, nobody gives a fuck about you. You're bitching and moaning. You're treating Conrad that way. Oh my God, he tried to terrorize Conrad again with the. He tried to intimidate him with the fucking apple and shit. She didn't choose you, but she. I mean, she didn't choose me, but she didn't choose you either. Okay, okay. She still didn't choose you. He acted like he was dumped. All right. She's gonna force herself to marry you, buddy. She was gonna force herself to marry you anyways, and you said no. Okay, understandable, because she is in love with Conrad, your fucking brother. But then you still bitched and moaned as if like you were the one getting fucking broken up with. Okay, you called the shots, acting like a fucking man child the whole time. Steven and Taylor tried to help you, and you were just like being a bitch about it. Conrad gave you the Gatorade, and you wasted the Gatorade. Okay, I get it. I get why. I do. I mean, like, maybe if I were you, I'd also feel icky. You know, if I was in that situation, I would also feel icky. But, like, let's be honest here. Food waste, bleh. You're such a little asshole. Such a little asshole. Okay, belly. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not as mad as everyone else about the AirTag, and bag being stolen situation, but I'm still pretty pissed. The whole fucking episode, I mean, I get it. We're always saying bring back filler episodes, but like a whole week for a filler episode? Let's just release the last three episodes, huh? At the same time then, huh? Hmm? Okay, and then Jenny Han was mad about it. She clapped back at somebody hating on it. And I actually do get that. Everybody was like, well why, well, not everybody, but like somebody was like, well, why is she like, replying anyway? Does she have better things to do? Be so fucking for real. Everybody's on her ass about that last episode. I do the same thing. Okay? I got your back on that, girl. I do. I get it. These people just don't understand, honestly. Like they are just a bunch of hecklers. Like you try and write a show. Right, right, you can't. And that's why you're bitching and moaning. Anyways, on an internet of all places. Come on now. Anyways, just like this is kind of what you're doing right now. Not really. This is like a commentary. I'm not just here to bitch and moan. Bitch, what? Anyways, even if this does end up being bitching and moaning, like, come on now. I spread positivity here too. Maybe not in this video, but y'all know I do like the show overall. Whatever. Again, try making a video. Right, you can't. You just can't. You don't have it. Or you do and you're just suppressing it and you're making everyone else's problem. Just like shut the fuck up for a moment, huh? Or forever. Anyways, back to it. Conrad being so happy on the phone call. Oh my god, that was so funny. Like, yeah, you did what you wanted, dude. You got what you wanted. Go after your girl. But poor thing, he didn't even like think to call Belly. I don't know why. He was just like fucking assumed that she was at this. These people don't call enough or text enough. It's weird. But anyways, he assumed that she was at Cousins. He showed up. He even showed up at the bar, where Jeremiah was drinking a lot, and he even like gave tips on how to help Jeremiah when he's drunk and when he's hungover. And yet he's just being like so ungrateful, Mr. Jeremiah. Maybe he doesn't know the full story, but he's still being super ungrateful. And Taylor and Steven are just like, again, verbally abusing him. Okay? What a bunch of fucking assholes, everyone. Like, everybody in this show, like, people are like talking about, like, oh, well, this person's the real villain or they're the real bad person here. No, guys, everyone in this show is a bad person. I thought that was like established. Like, all these people, like, do bad things all the time. Yes, even Mr. Steven, you cheater. Come on now. He's been a cheater since season one. Not really cheating though, they weren't official, but like it made her feel bad. It was enough to make her feel bad, which was like, it was like starting to like kind of insinuate like, hey, we're kind of like becoming exclusive, you know, but whatever. Maybe I just might get my memory refreshed on that one, on season one, but that's how I remember it. Um, Adam? Adam's a snake. You know, I think he told Conrad that, not just because it's true advice, but also because he wants to be this hero. He wants to be the one to save the day. That little smug ass smirk when he ended up hugging Jeremiah. Uh-uh. I see what you're doing, buddy. I see what you're doing. Mm-mm-mm. Billy finding that group of friends, by the way. Like, I didn't think they would become friends like that. And we'll see how those friendships develop. But first, right now, like they're just okay. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards I don't like them. Like I don't know. I don't know. Bruh. I'm sure I said this, but it feels like incestual. The cousins thing. Like I posted a TikTok that like kind of mentioned it, but or maybe mentioned in the comments, but if Bella had a normal friend, the friend would be like, "Is that your cousin?" Right? Like, isn't that your cousin? That, oh my God. They were raised like family. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, right. Yeah. Also, another theory I have. I don't think Adam even likes Belly. He hasn't been liking Belly. He doesn't like Laurel. It would make sense that why he doesn't fucking like Belly. I don't know about Steven, but like he doesn't like them. Mm. Although Steven does have a job because of him. But still. Mm. Mm. You can make an argument that Steven's like not as much as a Nepo baby as Jeremiah, but like, come on now, really? Really? You think he would have gotten the job without Adam? Yeah, yeah. Although I'm not sure. Again, Steven did go to college, but still. Let's see what else though. I have a summary pulled up. Okay, I have a summary pulled up. Wait, sorry. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I have it pulled up. Oh, did I mention I have it pulled up? Anyways, look at this in the corner. Oh, what? Okay, anyways, I'll show you in the moment the corner what I'm talking about. Why I even put my video cam in that corner instead of this one is literally I was trying to show you something with my profile picture. I'll show you in a moment though, I guess. Um, oh right. What pissed me off? Oh my God, Jenny handwriting really showed here. When Belly showed up and it turns out the dude that told her there was still a spot got it wrong. So I guess maybe, oh, by the way, spoilers, but duh, this whole video is spoilers. At the end, she still decides to stay. Maybe she takes a semester off. Maybe she does online somehow. I don't know if you're allowed to do that out of the country, but whatever. Um, or maybe she'll just like transfer to online call. I don't know. Anyways, or like take a year off, like how Laurel suggested. I don't know. But she's staying in Paris. Thank fucking God. But it would have been awesome if she still had that like studying abroad thing. Jenny handwriting again. It's like she doesn't want her some of okay, well don't shoot me. Not some of her protagonists, but like she just doesn't want Belly to be that strong woman of a character. I don't know. Just what? She is giving strong woman. I guess now sort of, but she could be even stronger. She had that fucking so broad. But hey, maybe maybe this is still giving strong woman. Okay, cool. Cool. Before then it gave weak. Okay? I love Belly, but it gave weak. She she was insecure, making everyone else's problem, especially the brothers. She let the brothers like manipulate her, especially Jeremiah. Jeremiah's such a fucking manipulator. Fucking abusive, dare I say, like manipulate like I fucking hate you. Yes, I would kill you. Bitch, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Anyways, back to Belly. I don't know. I just hope she gets her life turned around. Hope she finds herself at least before Conrad, but like, Conrad. I love them together. But for some reason, in real life, One, I know the reason. It's because it's actually healthy. In real life, they just shouldn't get back together. But for the sake of the show, they do, because it's a rom-com. Like, bruh. Oh, Denise and Steven. I don't know if I already talked about this, but like, their kiss afterwards when Denise was like, I don't know, it's like kissing a plant. Fucking forced, lazy writing. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, that's not a good way to end them. They did have chemistry, although I do prefer them as friends. At some moments, I didn't, okay? And that's good. Why end them off like that? That's lazy. That's weird. In my opinion. Okay, my opinion, trick warning opinion. Just for fucking Taylor. Okay, I'm sorry, but Taylor and Steven are giving fucking toxic a lot of times. They're cheating on their partners for each other. What do you think is gonna happen? Again, in real life, what do you think is gonna happen with you two once you're together? Cheat. Again, one of y'all at least. Maybe both. Because that's insane shit. Unless if you work on that in therapy, you're crazy. You're actually fucking crazy. You got issues, you got issues. Although they did sort of work through it. In this episode, they talked about it. Which was fine. Okay. That's, again, giving fucking cheesy modern rom-com fucking therapy talk bullshit. Go to fucking therapy, actually. Cheaters. Anyways, I did like how they're together, though. Yes! And that Lana song. I got a vision. Seeing my man in the kitchen. That's not how it goes. Anyways, but that argument was actually happening right after Stephen finally found out about Cabo. And his reaction was good at first, sort of, but then it like just turned into him turning it into like him and Taylor. Wow, way to make it about you guys, guys. How can I make this about me? How can I make this about me? How can I make this about me? That's you two. Fucking weirdos. Anyways, that actually pissed me so off. There's a better way to transition into that without making Steven look like he doesn't really give a fuck about his sister at all. Like, oh, but like Steven's a cheater too, so like he doesn't give a fuck. He just cares more about like them judging them apart. Okay, that's still a sister. Like, he was, and the worst part is he was like getting on Conrad's ass a little too much there. And now when it comes to fucking Jeremy, it's like that. Well, I mean, like, Steven and Jeremy are still besties. Conrad, like, Steven said it himself. How he feels about Conrad versus Jeremiah, and how Conrad's been treating him versus Jeremiah. Okay. Okay. I Loki don't give a fuck. This doesn't, like, excuse that. I still think that reason's bullshit, actually, in my opinion. Maybe not objectively, maybe. But my opinion, no, still bullshit. Bruh. Just bruh. What a almost it was almost like a nothing burger reaction. Like I'm nothing burger. Giselle, you're saying nothing burger? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious, okay? Nothing burger. That's the best saying ever. Ever. Not ever. Bruh, what? No. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite. But I don't use that lightly. Ooh, so scary. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Well, shiver me timbers. I wanna like I'm gonna dress up as a pirate just so I can get the hand, but not really. I just wonder what it's like to have this. But like you won't feel it though. It feels like kind of funky right here as I'm like moving my finger, but like and like clamping my hand, but you won't feel it because your hand's not there. That's why you have the claw hand. Claw hand? Hook hand. It's called hook hand. Anyways, Belly running around the whole city with her bags made me so anxious. Like anybody could steal it. And then it did get stolen. Yeah, I did get stolen. Although I got that part spoiled for me, I bet that would make me even more anxious if I didn't get that part stolen. I mean, stolen, spoiled for me. And I'm surprised that dude didn't take her suitcase too. That was weird. But also, like, I'm not that surprised. Everyone else was. I'm not. Why? Because it's big. That looked big and heavy as hell. How on earth is he supposed to like swiftly steal something if he has to like slow down and struggle, you know? So yeah, it makes sense that he would only go for the bag. Yeah. Um, again, felt like an air tag, not again, but I bet you've already heard this already. So yeah, again, felt like an air tag commercial. And I thought that Steven's gift for Belly was weird as hell. And I was like, there's no way this is foreshadowing. This is just like so freaky and random. No. What a freak show Steven is. He gave her air tags for her wedding gift. Weird. Or like pre-wedding gift for that fucking party. I don't even know what that was. Bachelorette? She had multiple bachelorettes. I don't know what that party was. It gave baby shower because it was all women there, but like what? Honestly, I need to like look up what that was for, actually. But until then, again, at the time I didn't even mention this because it was so stupid. I thought it was like so stupid and like not even like remotely like relevant to the story that I just didn't give a fuck about mentioning it. But those fuck ass air tags, okay, I thought it was so stupid that you give her air tags. Nobody gives people air tags as gifts, but I guess it was for this build up to this AirTag commercial, AirTag commercial, AirTag commercial. And it even seemed too good to be true. Um, and then I saw someone say that their AirTags don't even work that well either. So I was like, okay, yeah, well, bruh, yep, commercial. When does Steven give Belly AirTags? Ignore the bad typing. Bridal shower? It's called a bridal shower? What is a bridal shower? I've never heard that in my life. I've never seen anybody have one. Actually, wait, maybe, I don't know. Pre-wedding parties for a bride to be thrown by her friends and family where gifts, whatever. Give her gifts to help her start her married life and home. Traditionally woman-only event. Okay, I was about to say, why were people giving Stephen shit for that? Oh, do you see that in the top right-hand corner? Look. That's for my birthday, isn't that cute? Oh, it stopped. But you saw that, right? That was cute. Yeah. Thank you, Google. Thank you. Anyways, traditionally a woman-only event. It's a show of support and celebration, featuring activities, games, and well wishes for the bride as she prepares for her upcoming marriage. The modern version, wedding showers often co-ed event that includes the groom as well. Ah. So, yeah, I was just thinking that's so fucking stupid since you're having a bachelorette anyways. Might as well have a co-ed event, you know? So I would do. Maybe. Well, maybe, big maybe. Maybe I'll just have two. You know, one co-ed and one for women, I guess. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, wait, one moment. Hello, Kenzie. Hello. I'll show the chat then, actually. Hello, Kenzie. Thanks for joining. Thank you everyone else for joining, by the way, too, and watching. Anyways, we're back. Bruh. Just bruh. Bruh. This whole show was just giving what the fuck. You know, every single turn of the way, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? But also like everybody's like pointing out like, oh, why did they do this tradition for the wedding and like so on and so forth for every single other thing in the show, not even related to the wedding, but like, come on, guys, this whole show's like about like not. This whole show is like giving like woke, you know? Come on now, like think critically here. So those parts don't really surprise me. I'd still mention it maybe and give my opinion on it, whether or not I like it or not. But like, let's be honest, it's woke, okay? I saw somebody say that like it's weird that they haven't like talked about Jeremiah being bi since season one, and they only sprinkle it in here and there, like with mentioning Redbird being his ex. I think it was Redbird. Correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot to look it up again. I could just look it up right now, but well, let me just like I need to say what I need to say before I forget. And yeah, I mean like some of it like fuck. And I saw someone say in response to that, um, like, well, why would they? Why would they in this show that's so out of place? Come on now. They always talk about woke shit when it comes to women. And also, like, remember in season one when they were like touching on racism too with Steven at at his work and those old guys playing what was it, fucking poker or some shit? I don't even know. Some old guy game. Stereotypically, of course. Play whatever game you want to, no matter who you are. Exactly, my point. Okay, anyways, and It wouldn't be out of place at all. They always talk about woke shit. Almost every single conversation they fucking, well, scratchy throat. They have. I think it just might have to do with the fact that Jeremiah's actor, I'm kind of scared to talk about this. I don't want to shit on him as a person. I'm just saying, like, there might be a correlation. Might be. Or maybe it just might be, like, a creative choice. You know, they just want to focus more on the rest of the plot. Okay, whatever. But, dang. A little bit of stab to heart as a bisexual myself. But anyways. Um, you know, the actor, like, he's Christian. And he was caught, I don't know if anyone remembers this, like, a year or two ago. Like, liking a post that was, like, a bunch of guys. You know that meme with, like, a bunch of guys, like, in a crowd, like, cheering? And it said like when she's not a feminist, which like obviously implies that he wants a woman to date that's not a feminist. A little weird. Not even a little, very weird to like give a like about that. I think he like unliked it. I don't know if he ever addressed it, but like yeah. That and the fact that he's a Christian. I don't want to stereotype Christians, but like that mixed with maybe he's MAGA? I heard a lot of people say he's MAGA. I'm not sure he's actually MAGA. But let's just say if he is. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, hey, I don't want to like kiss another dude again. I don't want to like have my character talk about that. Okay. Dang. So they just resorted to like other characters talking about it with Jeremiah not even like talking to them, like just like other characters in out and Jeremiah out of the shot almost. And having them just like mention his bisexualness. Okay. Just bruh. Anyways, that's alleged drama. Alleged, damn, bitch. Don't shoot me. God, fact check me. I'll fact check myself after this. I don't feel like looking up every single fucking thing or else my train of thought. All right. Explanation done. Um, also sorry. Of course for all that. In case it's not true. Anyways, back to it. Like, come on, guys. We gotta think about like how like the actual process of making shit. All right. I funny thing, I also saw behind the scenes for the peach scene, not during this episode, of course, but like the peach scene, they injected juice into that, extra juice, or like water, some sort of liquid to make it more juicy. Because I was like thinking, like during that scene, how do they find so much juicy peaches? It must be like organic or something. That's what I'm fucking thinking. But no, yeah, no. Crazy how many shots they must have taken. The enormous amount of peaches she must have eaten. Wow. That rhymes. Okay. Well, guess I'm just a natural poet. Dr. Seuss taught me that. Mr. Racist, I will steal your swagger. Yeah. Yeah. Did I already talk about this? I grew up on his books, though. I love his books and movies. Too bad he might have been racist. I vividly remember they found like racist drawings of him that he drew or something. Crazy stuff. Just crazy. Damn. Separate the art and artist. But what if it's every single artist ever? And the ones that aren't super ultra famous is just breaks your heart. So you want to make them super ultra famous. Huh. I wonder if it falls in that category, but won't for so long. Me. You guys should be fans of me. You guys should be fans of me. I'm not racist. Okay. That would have hit if this was a YouTube video so I could do some over editing for editing. What a scam. Edit as much as you want. Or as little as you want. Or never. Do whatever you want. Anyways. Or just pure editing. I wonder what that looks like. Actually, I think I've actually like almost veered into that. Or did veer into that. Whatever. In that one vlog. Conversation for another day, maybe. Um, is that all I want to say though? Wow, this is 25 minutes. I think this might be almost 25 minutes. This might be the longest, not really. We're like 24 still. If we were to do the good old estimation they taught us in school. Anyways, yeah, no, yeah, it's still 24. Anyways, wow. Okay, sorry. Anyways, might be the longest I've ever done like a video of me talking about a show or episode or some shit. Okay, anyways, I need to talk. I need to keep talking. Nope, wait, actually, no. 25, because, like, it doesn't go by hundreds. It goes by, like, 60 seconds. Okay, sorry. I don't. Oh, God. Oh, so when people were, like, saying, like, in the summer turn chopped and shit like that. They're all beautiful people. What are you on? What are you on? You guys, you guys need to go outside, touch grass, all that jazz. You know, come back in and let's think about what you thought about outside, okay? Let's hope you did some reflection and let's do better, okay? You guys always complaining about like I want realistic stuff on TV. Then you see, first of all, people that still fit the beauty standard, but like they look a little different in your eyes or they don't like measure up. And then you just call them like mid and chopped and chubby and some shit. Like people were saying like the girl that played Belly was chubby. Not really. She's just like not super ultra skinny, but she's still pretty skinny. Um, yeah, no, she still fits skinny. Again, y'all are complainers, y'all complain either way. And I'm aware it's not like the same people that say like the positive stuff and then also the negative stuff. Sometimes they overlap, but sometimes they don't. Like I don't like when people say like, "Oh, I thought y'all were saying that you wanted this, but now you're complaining when you get it." It's not the same people. Most of them are not the same people. And then the ones that are the same people are fucking hypocrites and they're just saying that to either be performative or it's bait so that way they can get some more like um content to really farm their fucking hate for. Or three, they just aren't aware of what they're doing. Like they think they want it, but then when they get it, they aren't even aware that they're getting it and they're hating, or they are aware, but they just don't like how it's being presented. And they just don't like the way they got it. They don't like what they got even. All of those options, a mix or just one, maybe some other thing I'm not thinking of, and they're still hating. Guys, we need to really think here. We need to think here. Okay, we do. Damn, we just really do. Anyways, okay, time to end this. It's at 27 minutes. Peace out. Oh, wait. I just think like it's so awesome how like you know that trend right now that like people are talking about like how proud they are to be American because the Americans are being at pickpocketers and pretty sure Europe. Don't shoot me. I know. I don't travel. I don't travel. Okay. I should still know countries. Okay, true. But anyways, yeah, because like they don't expect them to beat them up for some reason, which I think is so weird. Like maybe it's because I'm American, but like if you steal something, be prepared for the other person to fight you or stab you or shoot you or something. Well, maybe not the shooting. But imagine an American smuggled a gun and now you're sorry. I don't want that to happen. I don't condone that kind of violence or any violence. But, you know, if an American were to smuggle a gun out there and shoot a pickpocketer, I would hate that. Well, maybe I would love it a little. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do any of that. I'm sorry. Just don't do that. Don't do that. But hey, if you were to shoot someone, make sure it's just a pickpocketer, no one around, right? Especially children. Wait, no, wait. This one, because I'm agreeing, because I'm actually telling the truth. Actually, though, can you just no? Okay, actually, no one's no, don't do that. You're gonna go to jail yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyways, I just think that trend happening at the exact same time of this episode coming out. Like they couldn't even have predicted that, or maybe they did. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they paid like some bots to like get it started, because that happens. Celebrities pay bots. I don't think it was the celebrities though. It was probably the production. Somebody behind the scenes that works for them. The show, not the production. I'm not sure. The production is into that. All right. If production ever gets into that, maybe production does sometimes dabble, but maybe not for the show. Anyways, someone behind the scenes buying bots or paying influencers to like start that trend. And then after that gets the ball rolling, you don't have to pay anyone else, like, because other people are already starting to like it. Maybe even other bots. And then, boom, there you go. The trend happening at the exact same time as this episode. Then everyone's like, whoa, oh my God. This is why you don't mess with Americans. My American pride when Belly shows up on screen during this scene. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's my little theory. I'm not really like against that though. Like you do you. Like I think it's like a good thing only if it's like for something harmless like that, you know? Not for like spreading like racist hate campaigns or like giving like or smear campaigns, you know, that kind of stuff. Like Come on now. Come on now, do better. It's like think of like Superman in the Superman movie when Lex was like controlling the monkeys to like tweet bad shit about Superman. Yeah, some people pay bots to do that to other people, or to do that to even themselves to like get PR publicity, or to do the opposite, positivity for themselves or others, you know? Not just celebrities, I think. Again, that's my theory. Like somebody working for this show did that for themselves. And you know what? Good job. Would I ever do that? I don't know. Actually, probably not. Probably not. I want to feel like I actually worked for it, you know? Just saying. I want to feel like I actually worked for it, but that's just me. All right, again, if you're just using it for good, positive, harmless stuff, good. Kudos to you. Just for fun? Yes, awesome. For the fun of everyone too, because that's like everyone likes it. I think that trend's funny too. Anyways, time for me to go, actually, because we're at 30 minutes and I don't want to burn myself out. I want to do other stuff for the live. And also for TikTok. I have some TikTok ideas and I don't want to like exhaust that and then boom, I have nothing else for TikTok for today, you know? Anyways, okay, I love you guys so I don't even know if I'm going to get to those ideas today. I'm sorry. But yeah, they're related to this episode. Anyways, and the show. Time for me to go though, actually, okay? I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for watching as always. Have a good day or night. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications. And yeah, okay, yeah, this is the chat for today. Okay, I actually don't know if we, okay. And yeah, good stuff, fun stuff. All right, again, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time, all right? Oh, wait, and thank you for keeping me company on my birthday. I love you guys so much for that. I love you. All right, bye-bye. 20, by the way. All right, goodbye now.